Hi guys, so I want to do a reading on Kristen Nielsen. I've done a reading earlier today on Jeff Sessions, and I actually started doing a reading and I was like, I talked for so long that I cut it out. So I just want to focus and of course, like I said, I'm not going to talk for as long as I did in the one that I just interrupted, but basically this woman thinks we're idiots, okay? She thinks we don't have eyes. We have eyes, okay? So we know that she's like goes on television, she's like, children are not being separated at the border. Do not believe what the media is saying. I only wanted to kill a few children. Some Hispanic children, and I'd like to drink their blood. Do you have a problem with that? Oh, okay. Like, seriously, she's like insulting our intelligence. It's not even intelligence, it's eyesight. We saw those pictures, we know what's going on, okay? She wants to, it's like what she's essentially doing is telling us that what's right in front of our eyes is not real. And that's a huge insult. So whatever, Kristen girl, bye. Okay? So let's find out what's going to happen to her, this trash, human garbage, who's doing this to the kids. And, just admit it. Admit what you've done. We've seen it. We've seen the pictures. We know what's going on. We're not idiots. Okay? We don't believe this bullshit. So you're going down, girl. You're never gonna walk. Like, if I saw that one, oh, guys, so funny. This reminds me. I was in a restaurant one time, like recently, with my parents, and there was this woman sitting next to me, and I could overhear her conversation. She was like, something like, oh, this woman, you were looking at this direction. Like, oh, that woman, Kristen Nielsen. I think she works in the administration. And I was like, I looked, because I was like, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna spit on that woman. I'm gonna go, boom, I'm gonna punch her. But it's like, maybe not a good idea. You know what I mean? But like, and she wasn't there. Because I was like, I was gonna go like, I'm gonna go talk. Can you imagine, like in New York, like, my Spanish, I speak Portuguese, no Spanish is not perfect. Imagine if you're like, hey, the woman who's out there taking the kids, she's right here in the restaurant. Like, people are gonna, like, I'm sure they're gonna stop their cars, they're gonna like stop everything, they're gonna go, po. Seriously, like, you know what I mean? Well, at least yell. I would love to yell at her. I was like, I'm gonna yell at them. I'm gonna go over there. She was not there. I think she was just talking. But I was like, wait, where? Where? So anyway, tell me about Kristen Nielsen, this waste of human flesh, otherwise known as Kristen Nielsen. I am white and I have blue eyes. Therefore, I think I am better than you. Whatever it is, I'm not saying that people obviously if you want to have blue eyes, but it's so strange, she's like, it's like, have you noticed? It's almost like their soul left their body. Really, it's that, you should watch the great movie, 60s or 50s, I forgot, sci-fi movie called The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And it's like, it's really interesting. It's like, it's a perfect image. They like go in and take the person's soul. So they like, you're talking to the person before, they're like, oh, no, I'm fine. And then and the thing comes out of the person. It's kind of like her, except that she's always going to be like that, guys. I don't think there's a solution for that woman. I don't think there is. So let's get started with Kristen Nielsen. Oh, wait, I'm Kristen Nielsen. No, I'm sorry. Kristen Nielsen, I am a waste of human space. I do evil things, and my job is to tell that what's right in front of your eyes is not real. I am insulting you every day because I am a person who insults the eyesight. Okay? Whatever. Okay, so. Alright, so such a great person. Oh, look, who's Zeal? Oh no. Oh no, look! Oh, by the way, guys, I need to say, this column here is by the end of August, and this is the future. Oh no, really? I'm so sorry for you, bitch. Oh no. Okay, this is like this. What? No. Oh my god. What? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so this goes here, here, here. Oh, oh, look at that. Who that? Mueller. Hello, Kristen Nielsen. I believe you left your soul in the garbage. Kristen Nielsen, I'm gonna go after you, bitch. What you have done to the children is despicable. And I am going to do whatever I can with the little time that I have left in this earth to go after your skunky ass and your cheap highlights. Okay? Bye. So, oh, oh no, I'm so sorry. She's great. Oh, not Kristen. Not Kristen. She told me I could kill some babies. She's so great. She said, you can kill some babies. I want to kill some babies, so she let me kill some babies. You know, I can't even, I'm sorry I'm making fun of this, but you know, it's like, she's such a psychopath that she's like, she thinks it's normal.
We just wanted to abuse children. What's wrong with that? Oh, my algorithm said it's okay. Mark Zuckerberg said, as long as you're an algorithm, you could do anything and you'll never be held accountable for anything as long as you are an algorithm. Just tell people that you didn't write the algorithm and therefore you're free of responsibility.
Okay, so, guys, okay, so here, okay, I'm gonna stop talking, alright? So, okay, so here is, something turned, oh, the world is gonna turn upside down for her. Some shady, you know, the deal that she has not gonna go well. And this is the migrants, okay? People trying to move away. This is like something started, I think, with the wrong footing. This is a man here. I don't know if it's John or whatever his name is. That guy, you know, disgusting other guy. Some financial issues here. And this is interesting here because, guys, it's usually and I've learned so far, okay, it's kind of crazy. But I feel like in these meetings, it always is Putin. And I've learned to not doubt it anymore. It could be the person who's in a position of power, but I think it has to do with Putin. Because the judgment, look, this is a card of the judgment is being made about Putin by Mueller. This is what it's suggesting. And since she is apparently a minor character, but clearly not as minor. And I was reading, guys, I did some research on her quickly yesterday or today, and it said that people were surprised when she was promoted because nobody liked her. Okay, there was only 2 people who liked her, and there was a lot of other names that were suggested, but they picked her. And let's look at it, guys. Let's get real. Why would she be promoted? Because she's racist. Okay, she's willing to go on to do the racist stuff that other people wouldn't do. Okay, obviously the only reason, like I said before, this administration, all they care about is the racism and bigotry and hate. So all your all you have to do to get a job there is to be a hater, to be a criminal who's like a sociopath. Because if you're like, be like, hello White House, hi, I'm calling. I heard you're hiring. Well, I have killed some people. I have, you know, I keep some skulls in one of my closets. I can show you. Okay, I have killed some people. I have chopped off a woman's arm once. She looked at me with a weird face. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. Boom, cut it up. You know, this is, guys, by the way, I did comedy classes in the past. And one of the things that I don't think I do well is because I start laughing. You're not supposed to laugh. You're supposed to like keep your face. But anyway, so so she's like, yeah, well, no, I'm like, you know, trying to get a job at the White House. So anyway, I chop her arm off. You know, it's like people look at me weird, and it's like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna chop your arm off. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, we know. Yeah, you can come work for us. Hey, Don Jr., I think we'll get a good candidate. So there she is. She's Kristen Nielsen. She's like,
I have. One time I was in a train and there was a baby crying. So I took the baby from the mother and I said, your baby is a little hot. So I took the baby and I opened my freezer and I put the baby in the freezer. And later on, the baby stopped crying. Isn't that great? So Anyway, and then when I said that, then President Trump, he was very impressed. hmm We have a secret society in the White House. It's called the Escape Brigade. It's just for serial killers. Okay. You're not good enough unless you're a serial killer or a baby chopper. And I don't mean spinach. Anyway, so okay, so I'm gonna stop with this. So I'm gonna go back to this. So anyway, so guys, this is what it looks like. Okay, so there's gonna be some futures of elementos. Things are falling apart here because the deals went wrong about the migrants. Okay, and this is all some shady like ideas from this person who's manipulative, and there's money involved about doing something towards the migrants. And here's Mueller. He finds stuff. Okay. So bitch can't run away from Mueller. No. No. What? No. So anyway, so I am Kristen. You know what I did actually? I said to one of my employees, I am doing well because I have my own drawer of babies. And when I am thirsty, I pull out a syringe, I draw their blood, and I drink it. That makes me I feel very alive after that. Don't you think it's a great idea? I think it's a great idea. I recommend. Baby juice.
Sorry, not baby juice. Baby juice. Okay. Sorry, I'm like doing my crazy like whatever. Too much information. So okay, so now Kristen. Let's go back to her. Kristen, bitch. Oh no, I got some rolls for you. Oh my god, my rolls are crazy. So tell us about Kristen Nielsen. What's gonna happen to her? She was a great person. I lost my soul in San Francisco. Tell us about Kristen Nielsen. Okay, so let's go over here. Oh, a secret, really? I have a secret. Oh, child, yeah. I think this child, guys, is not Trump. It's the children. Okay. Oh, letter? She got a letter, really? I wonder what kind of love letter? No. Oh no, really? Why? Oh no, look, from the law. Bitch, you gotta get some answers. Somebody has a question. Oh, oh, she's guilty. There's got problems in the future. Really? Why? Oh, I'm so sorry, Kristen. They're gonna treat you very well in prison. You're fed, you have clothing. What's wrong? You have a problem? You don't have a problem with prison, right? So why don't you go to the prison and shut the fuck up? Sorry. Anyway, so let's look over here. Oh, there she is. Oh, is it Rush? Look by her. I think it's her here, guys. Oh, look. Bitch. Oh, look, it's an Annie, guys. She's gonna leave. Bitch, you're fucked. Uh-huh. Oh, she's gonna just spend some time. Does she like prison? It looks nice. There's an anchor here. An anchor. Look, guys, interesting combination. Long time because of guilt. This reminds me of something. Really? What is it? Oh, prison. She loves it. She says it's a great place. Why don't you go there, bitch? We don't need you anymore. You can go over there. Move in. Oh my god. Okay, let's go over here. Oh no, look. There's a man. Ooh, what a man. What a man. What a man. What a man. The news. Let's say news about a man. Oh my god. Really? Really? Wow. So yeah, guys, look. The woman and the kids. The woman who handles the kids. There's an ending, and this is supposed to be the present because I recontextualize it. So by the end of August, she's gonna get a little letter because there's some secrets related to the children. It's gonna fall apart for her, for that bitch. Oh no, look. The governmentals. It's for the governmentals and related to the migrants. It's gonna be an ending. Also, guys, an ending either to the institution or to the administration. And there's gonna be news from here's the man in Mueller. Oh yeah, bitch. But it looks like now, pretty soon, I think she's gonna have to leave. Okay, so I'm so sorry to report, Kristen, you are a great gal. And guys, if you look at it this way, like this, it shows that this could very well cause the downfall of the administration when people got tired, okay, of all the Nazi bullshit. And I think, guys, this is one of the issues that I've said before in the reading about Jeff Sessions, I'm probably going to try to link it down below. So I had done this reading about Trump's base where I saw that the women were the ones who were going to say goodbye to Trump because they were upset. And they were upset. I thought it was the issues with women, and it was the married woman with the kids, Donna Maritata, right? So this is it, guys. I believe this is the thing that that creates. There's the conservative women are like no, and then if you think about Laura Bush and what she said, the fact that she wrote in the Post, and that she's by all accounts very well liked, okay, and the fact that she's Republican and she said that something, I think they gave permission, and I'm sure they were, the Bushes were aware of it too, that it gave permission for other conservative women to acknowledge that they were like this. There's something really off there, okay? So tell me about Kristen Nielsen. What's gonna happen to her? She's gonna do time. It looks like. Oh no, really? Because she's right, guys. She's right above Putin. So I wonder, if she has some sort of like ultra-right connection. I think she does, because she would not have gotten the job otherwise, right? Let's see. Okay, so here, oh look, expectation. So I don't know. Let's see. Growth and adversity. Okay, well, let me lower this, guys. I think it's time to lower. I don't have to. The living room. This is intimate. This is also detention, right? If you think of something intimate. Okay. Oh no, Mueller. Mueller comes for her. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh look, Trump. The Justice Department. Money. Again, guys, there is some money here. Money assures the fortune of great happiness. Foreign. Yeah, guys, I just think she's obviously in with there's some financial kickback for her. And Mueller's right here. So he connects the money and the Russia stuff. So he knows. I think, guys, this is a surprise, surprise. I was shocked that she's getting some sort of financial thing. Financial kickback from Trump administration. No, we're not surprised. I just want to get a couple more things there. Clarification. Okay, the house. Okay, here, long way. Interesting, because these two cards, see that there's something here that shows again that within 90 days there's something that's going to be exposed about, like, so as if something that has been happening a long time will be exposed. And there's this Mueller, guys. Mueller has been looking into this bullshit for a long time. I don't think this is just here, okay. This could also mean the liberation, okay, this card here could also mean the liberation of the kids. Okay, after August. Like I said, I think I've said before about 4 months. I still think that's viable. Okay. And like I said, I think this is connected to some sort of distraction for Trump because, shit is coming. He needs to find somebody to hit, literally, and it's the kids. And at the same time, Mueller comes by the end of August and connects the money that's related to the prisons and the foreign power somehow, okay? And the kids are free. I think it would suggest to me that the future, the kids are liberated, okay? So tell me about Kristen Nielsen. What happens to her next? Tell me about Krista Nilsson and what happens to her next. Krista Nilsson. And I haven't closed my eyes, of course, but okay, I'm gonna lower this. Oh, look, interesting. This is Sperato per gelosia. Upside down, it's this sign, discovery of something that is smoking gun evidence. It is exactly what it is, right, guys? Those pictures, what are you going to say? The pictures, when this card is upside down, it means it's after the fact. Okay, so this is literally like, what are you going to say about those pictures? They exist, bitch. We have eyes, we can see it, okay? And then, oh look, attack. Yeah, it's an attack, right, on the kids. And also military means, I think, could also be the ice, okay? So smoking gun evidence of ice. Oh look, the letter. Interesting. Oh, she gets a little letter, bitch. Oh look. Oh look. Oh, hi. Huh. Hey, Kristen. Congrats, sister. I heard you killed some brown babies. Did you? Oh. Oh, I guess I'm going to prison now. See you later. We're all in the serial killer club, right? Yeah. Great to see you. Oh, right there. Oh, over there. Is it him? No, it's Obama. No, it's George Soros. No, it's Hillary. No, we kill it. We kill these people ourselves, and we just say like random names on the internet. So, anyway, so it was upside down. So, this was a mistake, bitch. You're gonna have to pay for it. Oh, I love it. The worst card ever. Disgrazia. La disgraziata. La Kristen. Guarda lei, la Kristen. Il building brucia. Is that right? I have forgotten the words in Italian, but basically it was a burning building. It's Kristen.
Hi. Have you seen my soul around? No. Oh, okay. I guess I'll go over there. It looks like hell. That's where I'm headed next, so I might as well just jump in.
So, yeah, girl. Disgrazia per te. Finalmente. Dio mi ha chiamato ieri, mi ha detto che questa la Kristen viene domani. Guarda. L'inferno è arrivata lei. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like doing Italian improvisation, even though my Italian is not perfect, by the way. But it's like saying like, there she is, Kristen. Let's bring tomorrow. She's going to hell. Oh, I'm so sorry. Really? She's a weird girl.
I'm Kristen. I'm on algorithm. I don't have a heart. I don't have a soul. I'm binary. It's always true or false for me. Oh, look.
People celebrating. Oh. Oh, look, there's my surprise money. Yeah. Guys, you know, so sad. I'm going to show you the cards and then talk about it. Oh.
Some private communications. I said, I love Goebbels. There's an email. I said, there's a child here. And I am saving children in my freezer to make smoothies for myself because my skin is a little dry. So I actually called.
I'm sorry, guys. I should not be making jokes about it, but this is like to understand her mindset.
I called Kellyanne Conway. I was like, Kellyanne, you look a little dried up.
I have to stop laughing.
Kellyanne, you look a little dried up. What about some smoothies made out of babies? I think that would give us a special sheen. Don't you think? You look a little dried up. I don't want to look like you, so I got babies in the freezer. We can, like, make a little concoction and drink. I know the straight to hell bus is coming, so we can get ready right now.
Oh, look, she's a worker. Yeah, she's a worker, an evil worker, literally, guys.
No, it's just a great woman. I am Kristen Nielsen. I have no soul. And I have no heart. And that's how I kill babies. I rip them away from their mothers and I just say, no, I don't do that. You know, I read Mein Kampf. It's a book by Hitler. And he said things like, when you talk to people, say two things over and over and over again, they believe you. hmm
And by the way, guys, this is not a joke, okay? But if you've read this book, I haven't read all of it, but actually, I remember chapter 6 might be. I'm like, here's my channel. I recommend you read Hitler. But really, you understand very well what's going on. So, in the chapter, I remember it so well. He said that you should never aim to convert the intellectuals. Always go for he literally uses the word primitive. Try to convert the primitives. And when you speak to the primitives, you must repeat the idea over and over again and make the ideas very simple. And each time you make a speech, repeat these very basic ideas and people go crazy. So that's Trump, right? So anyway, so that's what I'm saying here. I'm just kind of the reference. Oh. So anyway, so here, let's look, because it's kind of crazy. So these are the guys, they're celebrating. Can you believe that? I think it's them. They're celebrating. What are they celebrating? The attacks. The attacks, like they're stealing, these are attacks, right? They're essentially kidnapping the children, and this is the money. There's surprise money for them. Look.
If we kill babies, we get money too. Isn't that great?
Look. Yeah, so then this is very interesting because these people who are celebrating, they get indicted. And here, there's private communications, okay? Because this is the proof, the pictures, okay, and everything that came out after this, here, the military and this, it's proof of smoking gun. Evidence that you were ripping babies from mothers. We got smoking gun evidence that you were ripping babies from mothers. The child was crying on that photo. Oh no, I saw the photo of the child crying. You said nothing really happened because Kristen is a psychopath. Because Kristen has no heart. Because Kristen is a psychopath. Because Kristen has no heart. Because Kristen is a psychopath. She has no soul. She has no heart. She has no soul. She has no heart. Okay. Sorry, I had to sing. Okay. So that's it. So then you see, guys, she gets a little letter because this was smoking gun evidence, and this was a mistake. Because the core meaning of this card, I delirante, is the mistake. But essentially, she's part of the thugs. Okay, the smoking gun evidence committed by the thugs when they discovered there was money involved. And she's a domestic, but she's a servant. And there's evidence here, everything's going to come burning down for her. The disgrazie to all the people who worked on this. And there's all evidence of communication. So, bitch, it's fucked. Not in a good way. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, so sorry, I'm like loose. It's nice when I'm like loose, you know what I mean? Because it's such a heavy topic, right? It's like, what do you say to this woman? She's trash. Like, what do you say? Of course, I eat babies. Remember, they said, they were like talking about Hillary. Actually, it was me. I was the one who ate. Okay. I like babies as appetizers. Okay, that's fine. I look skinny because I only eat protein. So I eat babies. And as you know, Goebbels said many times, he was like, accuse the enemy of the thing you do yourself. So it's like, you know what? I eat babies. So I'm going to accuse like Hillary. Because Hillary, we can accuse her of anything, okay? And it sticks. So that's that. Anyway, so position 1, this was like energies going against them. This is the woman, I think this is her. Justice Department. They're celebrating, right? They're like or it could be the wrong energy. So these people, this Justice Department, because that's where Jeff Sessions is. They're celebrating, they're like, hey, we harassed some like kids. We created pain and suffering. We're gonna celebrate her party. Let's say I make martini out of your tears. Baby tears, I make martini. Oh look, there's like a person who's fake, what do you say? Fake charisma. And this is the child. I don't think this is Trump. I think this is the actual children, and grief and adversity for them, creating the grief and adversity because of the attacks, like the attacks they have conducted that ripped the children away from the mothers under the influence of this person. It could be there's many, right? I mean, seriously, there are so many psychopaths in the administration. It doesn't really matter who it is. It could be many people. So then position 3, there's money. Of course, there's money involved, shady money. And 2, it's possible, guys, that she could be forced to go. Okay, I wonder. This isn't it. It means I don't know that she resigns. It could be that she's fired. I don't know, because there's an expected money that was found. Now, there's 3 cards here that suggest money. Okay, shady money, surprise money, and expected money. And I feel like this creates an ending. And it shows here, as I'm going to show you, that Mueller finds this money connects to the foreign power. And I think that's one of the reasons why it ends. But I feel like, essentially, guys, for us, it's unthinkable. But like I said, the great justification for them is, oh, look, there's money to be made on this. Let's do it. It's not because we hate them. No, it's because we just want to create new jobs. Okay? Oh, look, but then this is the present context. Now, by the end of August, things are going to come crashing down because it's going to get letter. And twice, guys, the letter card here. La lettera and the letter. So she may have one or more indictments and or lawsuit things. Okay, so this is also could be private communication, something. This is also, guys, a card of confinement if you think about it too. But it's private, something private, and the house could be the White House, related to the White House. So she is part of the group of shady people, and shit's gonna hit the fan for her because Mueller is breathing down her neck. And here's the position, central position. This is the shady dealing. That's secret. That was done a long time ago. There's an expectation of something happening within 90 days because this was smoking gun. There's smoking gun evidence here. Okay, and then this is the people trying to, like, this is literally the migrants trying to move to something better. This is, I think, something, either could be one of the departments, could be Mueller, could be many things. Oh yeah, Mueller. So the government intervenes, this is Mueller, and says, hey, Kristen. No, we don't know. Who? No, I don't know. Who? Like, look, those people. Yeah, and if I put my hair back, guys, I could also be one of them. Like, hey, don't answer that. Like, no, I didn't do that. No, this was Hillary. It was Hillary. That's her fault. So I'm already thinking about the thumbnail. It's gonna be a great thumbnail. My hair, like, no, Kristen. No. Oh my god. Love it. So anyway, so Mueller's like, girl, hello, Kristen. I believe the death penalty is no longer applicable to your crime. However, if it were, I would be happy to recommend it in your case. Not only are you a traitor and a greedy piece of excrement, but you are a child abuser. You are the lowest of the low. Well, look, this is usually the Putin card, guys. Doing some time with Putin. And this is, I think this is the liberation, guys, okay? And discovery of something private communication, something private. So I think the results come, I think there's imprisonment related to Putin connections. The children are freed, and there's evidence of private communications, okay? And there's just that. So I think this is a card, they're making a judicial decision about her. She's guilty. She's connected to Trump, and there's just that. So after August, guys, this is what I think. I've said this before. The first line of these people, they fall, okay? And then it's kind of like I said, after the Nazis were, the whole downfall of the Nazi Germany, they had to figure out who's who. So she's sort of like, I don't know if it's first or second tier. She's going to go down. This is going to happen. Oh, look, Mueller again. And a man here, news about a man abroad. and she was working for him. So I feel like there's more to come about her, not just about these kids, but I think she's one of those like mentally, you know what I mean? Like she's like,
Oh, you want to kill babies? Call me. I am part of this secret society of white supremacist terrorists. Okay?
so anyway, so let me close my eyes, guys. So let me figure out what the hell is up with this woman. Why did she get this job? What's gonna happen to her? How the hell could she stand? This is what is most remarkable about her. How do you stand on the thing and like is like and stay and talk to us like that? Like there is no policy to separate the children. Like what the fuck? We have eyes, bitch. It's like she must be really sick. Okay, she's like totally out of it. She lost it. Okay, so let me close my eyes. So tell me about Krista Nilsson. It was funny to see all of these, to laugh about all of this, but guys, I never get, I never get images like this. But I see the first thing I see is like it's like her today, but I think she's thinking she was abused as showing like this older man as she was like abused by either family, I don't know if his dad is somebody, a family member, much older, and she decided that she was gonna get her revenge. She's gonna be like very tough, and she doesn't. I feel like once she inflicts the pain, is the same thing I saw in the thing about Jeff Sessions. When she inflicts the pain on others, she feels powerful because she feels like the pain that she feels inside is no longer there because she can externalize it onto someone else. Okay. Okay, so she's like, I feel I get a sense that she was considered very pretty when she was much younger, but she's a very cold person. Again, it's like she couldn't really feel love for people. Okay, and she like, I don't know what man she married. Yeah, she married someone, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know if she's not love, but I feel like she's just a very cold person, okay. And I think she just likes to be the bad person. She does just like being the bad guy and is saying like why nobody liked her. She just has no warmth and she's just like she likes the fact that the fact that what she looks like has always given her advantages and she likes to use that to kind of like be the bitch. Not in a good way, because sometimes it's good to be like let's do things, whatever, be tough. She's just like kind of picking. Let's say that's the same thing. It's like I feel like she's replicating something she experienced as a child, which is to abuse. She was abused as a child, okay, in some way, and I feel like she's recreating that sense of almost like a sense of identity once she finds other weaker people to abuse, quote unquote. So that's what she's kind of like showing, like she gets closer to people in power. Wow, guys, and I see almost like she's flipping the script. The man who abused her as a child, now she's in that role. Like I don't think for her it's necessarily sexual, but it's like she likes being the person who's like, so therefore she identifies with the oppressor. Okay, so she kind of like, I think, guys, I'm gonna say this. I think she likes it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. But why did I see her crying with the Stephen Miller? Why did I see that? She was. Why did she feel? Well, I feel like she had always had a mean streak. That's why she got this job. But I think she met people who are way worse than she was. So it's just like there's people who are worse than her. She's finding. Okay, so this is why. And I think there is some elements of doubt there, but I think it was squashed because I think she knows there's not much of an end there, and there is some sort of financial gain for all of them. Okay, there is some sort of financial gain. So what is the deal here with what I see here with Putin? Does she have any connections to this world? Yeah. Yeah, I think she is part of some sort of secret. I see some sort of card or like symbol or some sort of secret society like that. And again, because she looks very Nordic, there's something like they give her a lot of space, or she rose to a very high rank. So okay, so that's and she likes it. No way, guys. I'm telling you, she likes being the bad person. She enjoys it. So what happens as a result of this? So what's happening now with her? She's getting so many calls, and it's like Laura Bush, I think, called her directly. A lot of people are calling her. Oh my God. And Trump doesn't care. He doesn't protect anybody. And she's like afraid that she acts quote unquote weak. He's not gonna like her. So I think she gets a lot of calls. And people are offering her money to talk. She and her. I think she's going back and forth, but I think ultimately she. Yeah, I feel like guys, that there is a way, she part of her tries to escape, but then like I feel the weight of all. It's a little bit like trying to cut it. These graphs of like plants, like you get an earth kind of like cross section where it's like the roots and then the plant, and you pull like if you try to pull her roots, they're just deep to the ground, kind of like, and below her the roots are like dirt and like slime. Okay, so she's connected to a slimy things. So this is why and this is like a shame too. Like this is why people who are in the mob, they can never leave because they're connected to slime. You know what I mean? You can't. It's like impossible to leave like that. So that's her. And she's like, you know what? I'm on top. The dark part of her wins in the end. Okay, so how does Mueller get her? What does it do? Yeah, he traces the money. Okay, he traces the money thing. Related to what? Related to the payments. What is this money? There are kickbacks for all of them. Oh wait, guys, oh my god, it's saying like this was only supposed to be a pilot program. They're going to expand it and make it huge. Okay, and it's saying just like the Muslim ban, they thought people were going to be like, oh, they're going to like let it happen and not worry. They didn't understand. They don't understand why are people protesting? Why? They don't get it. They don't understand because they don't understand human spirit, right? They just only understand evil. So that's why they're all involved in this because they're like, if we put, guys, I'm telling you, they've been done presentations for these people, like, oh, there's like, we can put in prison 50 million. I don't know how many, but they wanted, this is why, guys, this is it. The prison system, they wanted to create so many prisons all over the country. And this is why they were like, it's gonna grow so fast, it's gonna be huge. Millions of people in prison. We're gonna be trillionaires. We're gonna have, it's gonna be the biggest industry in this country. So yeah, so I feel like this is it. This is why they're in, because in their minds it's like that millions and millions and millions of dollars. Because they're gonna, from there, guys, I'm telling you, at least 50 million people are like, we can take out 50 million people, whatever. They want to put everybody in jail, anybody, right? Who's not voting Republican, who's not, whatever it is. It's like they're crazy. And I feel like this is it. And it's showing here Erik Prince, oh my God, again, because he's a Mr. Private Prison, I guess. But it's like, yeah, it's like this whole degenerate crew of the private prison mafia, whatever it is, like it's like they're really expecting a huge payout out of this. Okay, so what is that like? But how does that have to do with Mueller and Putin? What is the deal here? Yeah, I feel like he has fun. How is what she's doing? Like how does Mueller get this woman? It looks like he will get her. What's the deal here? Oh my God. Guys, it's sad. Like I feel like he has intercepted communications that the whole abuse of people is systematic, okay? And I'm gonna say what I'm seeing here, okay? It sounds crazy, but Trump and several people near him, Stephen Miller, like they want to create gulags, okay? They want to create the American version of gulags, like they want to oppress people for real, like they did in the Soviet Union. They had these like hardcore prisons, and that's what I think they want to. Like I said, Trump admires these people because he wants to create that kind of world where if you disagree, you go to a gulag for like 20 years and you died, under torture, whatever, they're sick, so that's their dream. He was like, yeah, I want it. What do I sign? Huh? Really? So I think she's part of it, and I feel like, but yeah, I think, guys, I see, letters from the hate. Yeah, there's gonna be, what is this? I think there's international laws. These countries want to try her for murdering. Oh, guys, I'm getting an example. I don't remember which. Latin America had very hardcore military dictatorships in the 60s and 70s. Brazil too. And I think, I don't know if it's Chile or Argentina. I think they killed a citizen of another country. I forgot who, which country. And this person was either tried or brought. There was like, it's a very serious thing when even if it's quote unquote a poor country, if you treat other people like this, it's not you can't get away with this stuff. So I think her whole life she's gonna be associated with kind of like war crimes, okay, or like notorious for a human rights abuser. Like she's gonna be a footnote, but she's gonna have to, like I said, she's gonna have insane amounts of like lawsuits her whole life. Okay, that's like the disgrazia, but it's also disgrazia because she's going to be found to be connected to these like, these shady networks of evil. Okay, so what happens? Does she go to? Let me show her. Where does the legal fate go? Tell me what it is. She's part of like, I see the Mueller guys. It's interesting. I see the Mueller indictments in some sort of museum or something like that. Like they show all the indictments. There's going to be a museum, guys. Isn't that crazy? There's going to be a museum for like these people. All the Mueller investigation is going to have its own museum. Okay. And it's there she is, her name is in it. And it's going to be like, she was, how like the Nazis had like very notorious characters. There's going to be like this too. She's going to be one of the notorious evil characters. And it's funny saying she died in a psychiatric asylum. I don't know. I don't know if she goes crazy, but I feel like she go to jail. Yeah, I think she's gonna spend some time. I think she could spend some time in jail. But I think they're going to change the laws to make what she's doing now completely illegal. Okay, it's going to change the laws for government workers to never have, I think there's laws already now, right? So, but I feel like it's going to be the Kristen Nielsen ruling or something like that, okay, to prevent people from becoming like her or being like her. And I see like almost like History Channel, like these documentaries on Kristen Nielsen, the American child separator, or something like that. Like really one of those like notorious people. So that's that. I realized this was long, guys. 15 minutes. I didn't expect it to be so long. But I want to stop, okay? Bye.